Hello, and welcome to another fine episode of Couch Fuel. Who's that anime? Saved it.
One of these days.
I've been doing it well for like the last
I know, that's
month.
just come out of nowhere.
I haven't streamed in the ages on Couch Fuel.
Hmm. Oh well.
Maybe we'll get that sorted out in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Time.
Welcome
Yes.
to Who's That Anime?
Yes. Who's that anime? Where we were still watching Serial's experiments Lain.
We
And
are.
man, oh man, oh man. This
Yeah.
we're we're a head level deep in it.
This is I believe the phrase is we're through the looking glass here, people. Uh like
I don't even think it
I
started there.
I yeah. I don't Haruhi was confusing,
Yeah.
but it was a single thing I was confused about. Lane, my confusions are like an onion. There are layers.
Oh, it's funny you should say that. Well, we're on layer 9.
We are. We're on layer 9 of my confusion.
Yes.
Uh, the episode is called Protocol. Protocol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna at one point. I promise I am gonna go back and get those all on a soundboard so that I have all the weirdness to just push whenever we talk about stuff in future. Won't be Serial Experiments Lane related, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say you're a bit late. You're coming to the end of the
Oh,
series.
miles late, weeks late.
Yeah.
But uh, just I've thought about it. It's just more effort. That's
Yeah.
all.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. It's good. A for effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or
Uh,
A for attempt.
attempt. A for attempt. Well, that makes more sense because effort starts with an E.
It does.
And that's your ABCs, ladies and gentlemen. Your ABCs.
Yep. And
Um,
we'll be back. This episode of Serial Experiment Slam is brought to you by the letter
yeah,
A and the abstract concept of existence.
very much so. So this one, last week I promised you we'd be talking about dolphin fucking.
You did. That was I was so pleased that we dealt with that.
Well, not dealt with it yet. That's it's this episode because this is the one where
Yeah,
it starts to talk about actual real life things in our real life world. It's
it
not all
does.
it's not
It
all made
does.
up. Um,
This is a lot of archival batshit conspiracy level madness at the
yeah,
start of this episode.
yeah. But it all actually happened in our world. It's actual
Well,
most of it.
actual conspiracy theories about our world. Yes.
No, these are true. Well, to a degree.
Well, to a degree,
Like
yes.
all conspiracy theories, there's some truth in the
There's a
basis.
a, a grain of truth. Yeah.
Yeah, like did we ever land on the moon?
And the answer is a resounding yes. I don't want to for this to be sort of like I hope to God that none of our listeners and forgive me if you are stupid enough to think that we haven't. Uh, bye. It's nice to have you listen for a while, but yeah, I won't keep my mouth shut on that one. Uh,
Yeah, it's kind of been proven that it's impossible to recreate, and did suggest that it was computer generated at one point, which was
they did.
impossible back in that day because
It's barely possible now.
yeah, it's concerned that the spacecraft landed with like a computer that was less powerful than your phone.
Yeah,
Um,
kind of tells you. Uh, the other the other thing about conspiracy theory is the idea that do you honestly think that many people could keep a secret? Do you? There's a reason that like when the new iPhone is about to come out, people know what's happening.
Yeah, they tell you.
Open your eyes, people.
Well, let's not go there because COVID's a conspiracy in itself.
I mean, we all know that that's just put in place by the government.
Yeah, to keep us under
Sorry,
control.
governments, because every government is acting, in coordinated effort with each other. We can't agree internally or with each other, except for this one thing.
Yeah, uh, yes, very much so. Ah,
Yep,
good old COVID.
it's
Anyway,
the government of 8 billion people, all in lockstep.
yeah,
It's a beautiful thing. Thank God, world peace is around the corner just because of this, though, right?
yeah, that's it. We're all
'Cause
going to be
we can
united
just
hand
agree
in
from now
hand
on.
because
Yeah, we don't need to worry about anything anymore. Every government's always going to agree on everything together forever.
yeah, happy days.
Yeah,
That's how it's resolved. So, on the subject of conspiracy theories, once again, I'll make an appeal. Please leave your batshit crazy conspiracy theories in the comments, and we'll want to maybe discuss them at some point. I did mention it, but
please, sir, I would like to subscribe to your worldview.
yeah, I want to know why you have this crazy idea.
Uh, I can. Like, okay. Let's do it. Let's talk about UFOs. Let's talk about Roswell.
Oh, Area 51. Anyway,
Yeah. Interestingly, apparently the Roswell UFO incident did not happen in Roswell.
not half in Roswell, no.
Not exactly. I think it was close by.
Yeah, it was in a.
It's near Roswell, but it's like I think the ranch that it, it crashed in, is actually in a place that's not Roswell.
Oh, there you go, eh? Yeah,
Yeah,
just name it after the biggest place that people knew in the area, I suppose.
probably. Or the police that attended to it.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, shall we get into this episode? Because I've watched it
I
on
thought I thought
Monday.
I was.
Oh, did we start? Oh, yeah, it was talking about alien landings in this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It talks about UFOs. It talks about the Roswell incident
Yeah,
in
shit.
1947.
Yeah, I forgot it started with that one. And
Yeah.
then the wee alien kid appeared at the door.
Oh God. Wearing a Freddy Krueger jumper.
Yeah, we're in the Freddy Krueger jumper. Not the last time you'll ever see
I
that jumper.
No, it's not. It might be the last time, and like no spoilers really, but that's the last time you'll see that head. But it's
No,
definitely not the last time you'll see that body and jumper.
no, I'm sure the head appears again.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I think it does. So there you go. That's you get to
Oh
witness
man,
the alien face once more. The grey.
I I remember watching this in my formative teen years and just asking myself, what is happening? And now, the 20 some years later, or however many years it is later, I'm going, what is happening?
Lane's researching all this, obviously, and finding out the things,
Yeah,
and then dreams of like aliens at her door.
but it's not Lain that dreams of them though, right? It's Alice.
No, this is Lane. This alien face comes in at Lane's thing.
But it does, but isn't it Alice that has the thing about the alien? That's her nightmare.
Was it Alice's nightmare? I just thought it was Lane's room.
I
Just
Oh, it's Lane's room totally, but I think she thinks of that because of
Alice.
knowing that about Alice.
Well, I don't know, man, because I think this hasn't really got into that. I think Alice has nothing to do with this episode so far.
No, like that I can't. I'm sure that's a thing.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I know it's a thing, but I'm not thinking of that thing.
yeah. It's talked about later. So it's talking about Roswell. She's
Yeah,
researching like the history of computers for some reason. Uh, so it goes
yeah.
to Roswell, and then Linda's. bit parts, but it's mainly all just like one big documentary of like
Info.
batshit stupid shit that we as a human race have actually done and thought of. So Roswell, and then it jumps to like 1984, where there's a secret document got leaked to some journalist guy, who dictate, uh, basically had like signed names of all these like head of the FBI and a fake,
Yes,
fake,
Truman. Who? Harry S. Truman.
yeah, and fake signature by the president at the time. What's his name?
What was that? Sorry.
The fake president, not the president. Who was the president at the time of Roswell? I mean,
Uh,
it's not our history, so
Harry S. Truman.
yeah, Truman, that was it. And they apparently faked his
Yeah,
signature,
of course.
and then it starts talking about
Memex.
Memex, which is like the microfilm. Remember that crap?
Yeah,
Had that in the
it's
libraries
but it's
when.
yeah, it's like a. Well, was it? I thought Memex was like I'd read up on Memex and it says that it's a hypothetical device.
Oh, but there was certainly what they were kind of describing reminded me of like those microfilms that you used to get.
Yeah, like microfiche. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then you would
It's
have
it's
that on a film, and then you use a big magnifier and a backlight to see the information on it. And that's essentially what it sounded like what they were trying to describe there.
apparently the device, the Memex as a device, it was envisioned as a device in which individuals would compress and store all of their books, records, and communication.
Yeah, okay, so it was a bit.
So it's
Um,
kind of like that.
yeah. And then they go on to talk about a guy that studied with them. Well,
Uh, John C. Lilly.
yeah, and he then developed a project, tried to communicate with aliens through dolphins, and called
He
it
did.
Echo, ECCO, which
He did.
which so happens to be a game on the Mega Drive.
I cannot, but like, is that where that? Because it's not Echo. Echo the Dolphin is not ECHO.
No, it's
It's ECCO.
yeah, yeah.
So they got that name from that.
They got that name from that study.
Holy shit!
And then during that study, they took a lot of LSD and had some women jerking off a dolphin.
They did, yeah.
Um, who then committed suicide when he got separated from her by drowning itself. Happy times.
Uh,
There you go.
I did
No,
not think that dolphins could do that until I heard that. So
yeah, dolphins get depressed like anyone else. Um, yeah. Anyway, needless to say
well,
that the study was a big failure, and nothing came of it except from the guy got high on LSD all the time because he had a big control. I believe he had a big control room where he would be speaking to aliens while he's on drugs.
yeah, yeah.
Can't remember what he ended up doing. He did something else after that. He wasn't just incarcerated. He got put somewhere else. Uh, anyway,
Who else was there? There was the guy that founded Project Xanadu. That was another Flash thing going on there, and I think that's like it's like a hypertext markup thing, a
yeah,
hypertext
yeah.
protocol.
So it's meant to be a better hypertext than the web. He would claim. He claimed still because he's still alive,
Yeah,
and
is
still
he?
has. Yeah, and he still has a company, and they
Oh
got
my god!
they got like a beta of Xanadu out there apparently.
Oh man!
Um, and essentially, the hypertext links are two-way, so they can detect if they're the other links down somehow. That was his
So
plan
like
anyway.
you wouldn't have dead links anymore, basically.
Yeah, and it would all work. like coherently, and you would never lose any information. But they're
Hmm.
still working on that. And then it comes to the bit of a fictional part of the storyline, the conspiracy as it would be. It's the end of it, where it comes to like kind of Lane's time and the creator of the Wired, or someone's heavily influenced in the Wired.
Uh, wait, wait. How far forward are we here?
We're pretty much at the end of the episode now.
There's not a lot in this one, is there?
No, not really dealing with Lane. So there's essentially Lane will keep having
Oh,
these like mind tippets in it.
but does she not? There's the
But does she go visit the classroom in this one?
she goes to visit the kid Taro,
Oh yeah, yeah. She goes to
and she asks him on a date.
yeah. It goes. That's right. Is that this one?
I think it's this one because also they note that what some dude kills himself as well. The guy, the designer of Protocol 7.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Because
that's noted somewhere during her searching.
yeah, so that's like coming towards the end. The guy he also notes that states that there's like these waves of energy that fluctuate around the Earth, and
Oh, ELFs.
yeah, and been unable to tap into, but we kind of know like the wavelength of it or something.
Yep.
And
The
someone,
Schumann resonance.
yeah, the human resonance, and he speculates once we're all in sync and connected to each other, the world come a better place or something, or we all transcend.
Yeah. Once everybody's in sync.
Once everyone's in sync
Yeah.
with the world again. And this guy who worked in Protocol 7, which is the fictional person, um,
Yeah.
he put that into the program, unbeknownst to the ownership of the company, and
Yeah.
and then got fired,
Yeah.
and then got hit by a train
Well,
a week later.
makes himself get hit by a train.
Or he just gets hit by a train.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
But
yeah,
yeah, the reason she goes on the date with Taro, or she wants the date with Taro, is because she gets the microchip from the guy at Siberia,
yeah,
the DJ.
yeah. Saying she left it there.
Uh, and then she gets him to she gets him to come home to try. I think like she wants to ask him about the chip or something.
Yeah, because she comes, she finds it, and then he sees the kid and goes, "Oh, will you go on a date with me?" He goes, "No, that's not. You're not the right lane," type thing, and then somehow convinces her that she is the right lane. Comes home
Yep.
and then goes, "Haha! When I got you here, you're with the knights, Taro." And he was like,
Yeah.
not quite, but I do work with them," type thing. You'll know what this is, and it's like a chip with the knight symbol on it.
Yeah.
It says, "What's this going to do? Delete me? Something?" Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. That's actually an interesting precursor sentence to the last few episodes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird than that. Uh, and then I think he kind of explains, no, it won't do that. It's just something else, and um, you can install
It
it.
was it's made to disrupt human memory,
Yeah, which,
which not to get too deep here and not to jump too far forward, she asks a very valid question.
oh yeah, what's her question?
Will it delete me?
Yeah, she does. That's the question. Yeah. Um, So he leaves and kisses her because he's like,
He
"Oh, it's a
does,
date.
yeah.
This is what I should do." It's like, all
Yeah,
right.
the date, I should invite you to my home, having, don't really know you that much, accuse you of being a cyber terrorist, and then you tell me you're not, and then you kiss me and leave.
Yeah, sure.
Classic.
Yep.
Classic date.
And then she is goes into the ward where she's always connected and starts
Hmm.
speaking to God, who appears as the crazy guy got hit by the train. Hence all those bunches around
Yes.
his waist.
Yeah, floaty god man.
Floaty God man who thinks he's God in the Wired.
Yeah,
He's also the voice that's been speaking to Lain.
he's yes, yes, he is. He's an interesting.
Yeah. And hark back, just picking this up now, is that
Hmm.
when she was speaking to the guy about kids,
Hmm.
they do speak about Protocol 6 in that episode, I think.
Protocol 7.
Yeah. So they say Protocol 6 isn't has progressed up to Protocol 7 or something.
Yeah, seventh protocol. Yes.
Yeah. So that could be easily talking about IP addresses, I would have thought when I was thinking about it.
Oh yeah, I suppose. I mean, well, what we're on V6.
Uh, sort of. IPv4 is
Well, we're not
still technically used.
technically used slash continually used.
Yeah, and we've kind of run out of those IP addresses now because there's always a finite number. Then IPv6 is all hexadecimal,
Yep. Billions of combinations.
more combinations than grains of sand on the earth, apparently. Peta,
Amazing.
peta amount of combinations. What do we call that? Um,
Lots of zeros.
yes, lots of zeros because it's what made out of four hexadecimal characters, and that's six of those, is it? I think it's six of those.
Yeah, so it's 24 characters all told.
Yeah, which is, and that goes up to 15 in hexadecimal.
So it's a lot of combinations.
Yeah, yeah, 0 to F,
Yeah. So
uh,
that's the end of the episode.
and that's the end of the episode. She finally meets God in person, who tells her she's, I don't know, a mutant or something, or she's a god.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he really says to her.
He does it. I think this is where we transition to the next episode where he really starts talking to her.
Yes, yeah.
So, how do you rate this one?
I give this a 9. It brought up Echo.
You give this a 9.
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I'll take it back. Uh, it intrigued me with the fact that it started putting real life things into it. Give you a grounding of some sort to the madness. And
I go on, sorry.
I like the fact that it seems to mention this research that they keep wanting to somehow bury, but never does get buried about dolphins. And also, I learned something new
I
about the Pan Xanadu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
All right. Is it because of the
It's a
dolphins?
confusing mess. I was interested, but man, so much. So much.
That is a lot.
Uh yeah. Okay.
It's a lot to
So
take in on that one.
la- layer 10.
Mhm.
The episode is called Love.
Mm. It's all about the love.
And we kind of pick up where we left off, right?
Yeah. So she basically is talking to God as he's gone by.
Yep.
He's a floaty man with long hair and red lines in his face. Um, like I say, I can't. I watched it Monday, but now I'm trying to go through what this one's about. Oh,
So,
oh, yeah. This is this the one where it ends up with like the family leaving?
uh,
Yeah,
yes.
I think it is. It is.
Yeah, the start of this one is them having a conversation, and I think they're kind of like body switching for some reason.
Oh, the well, God and Lain.
Eri the god, and Lain, uh, and he's convincing her that she no longer needs a body to be alive.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, because he's lost his body
Yes,
since
and he's fine.
he's super fine.
He's definitely not lost it at all.
Not not insane.
Not even a little bit. He's
Not
just
he's
a o good.
yeah. This episode's brought to you by the letter O.
And the concept of a floating long-haired god.
Yes, good old existence. Let's keep that one up.
Yeah. Uh, oh boy. Yeah, so that conversation happens. They switch bodies back, and she goes home.
Yeah, she goes back into the world to think about it, I think, and then she goes back to school. But when she's in school, her desk isn't there, and she's not there in the world. It seems like everyone suddenly starts ignoring
Yeah.
her, and then Alice,
Yeah.
it kind of goes all grey. Like so, she's there going, "Oh, like that's cool. I'll just stand here where my desk was," and then the teacher just starts handing out paper and does give it to the person behind her at the desk behind part where her desk would have been. Which is kind of weird
Yep.
that they've taken her desk away. Anyway, and it was right at the front of the class. You thought it would just move the roll down, but that's just logistics.
Yes.
And then
Uh,
I think she has a existential moment of something like, "Oh, maybe I am needed here," type thing. And then Alice just kind of looks up and stares at her and goes, "Yes, you're not welcome. You're not needed anymore here, Lain."
bit harsh.
Well, yeah, but that was all in her mind type thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Sure.
It was like someone took over Alice's body, tell her to go fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, eventually, get the fuck out. Not wanting here anymore. Go, get, shoo,
Go on, get,
get.
get out of here.
Yeah. And then what she does after that?
I think you're right. I think this is the bit where like her dad's like, "So long, I'm out. Uh, I have realized something about your existence, and I don't like it. So time for me to go."
Uh, yeah. Well, DK, she just goes home and essentially like no one's about again.
I thought her dad says bye.
Yeah, she walks into pretty much every single room, and then suddenly her dad appears
Yeah.
through a door and goes, "Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying bye to you, Lane, because I loved you, but I'm no longer playing the housekeeper for you." Um,
Yeah. I'm going out to get milk and cigarettes, and I'll be back.
the whole family is.
Yeah. The mom, the other daughter. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've all gone out to get cigarettes and milk.
Well, your sister certainly went insane. It's, well, what's the
Yep.
point? Where's the point that her sister kind of like? Oh shit, that was last episode. So in last episode, they show a picture of the parents when she brings back Taro, I think, and says, "Oh, I think this is near the end," type thing. And she goes, the wife goes, "Ah, yes, that'll be cool. Let's
That's
get this in it." And they start making out on the sofa.
that's right. And then the daughter's just like collapsed in a heap
Yeah,
in the doorway.
yeah. They're going beep, beep, beep.
No, no, that is that bit. I've written down in my notes for later on that she says that, I think.
Yeah. Oh, she does that. Well, yeah. That's the creepy stairwell bit later.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But she starts doing it there, and she holds up
Yeah,
her
she's holding up
hand
her hand like,
like a phone symbol. And for all you trendy kids, and talk about the pinky out and the thumb out.
yep.
Um,
Not like the phone. She's just like really slow to the phones for you advert. I
but
think is the
yeah, but I'm hearing that all the cool kids now just have like phones like that. That's your phone.
no. All the cool kids have their phone 4 feet in front of their faces with the front speaker on and yell at it in the middle of the street.
Yeah. What's the deal with
Like
that?
I, this is probably like gather round, children, while I become the oldest of men for a couple of seconds here, but I don't want to hear your fucking conversations. I don't give a fuck. Stop it.
All right.
Just have your conversation with your phone at your ear like a normal person. And if the ear speaker's broken, get it fixed. Or get a new phone. Or stop talking in public.
Stop. Or get like
One of those things will.
get
Yeah, get a fucking
headset with
Bluetooth headset.
a microphone on it. Yeah.
Yeah, who cares? Jesus. I don't need. Like, it's bad enough I get to hear one part of the conversation with these assholes, let alone two.
But then you get to fill in the whole picture, and you get like the full uh you know data mining aspect, where you get to hear all their secrets, and then you can go, yes, I'm this person. I live at 55 Don't Care Road, and my mum's middle name is what? And then you just
I
phone
live
up.
at my iPhone ear speaker is broken.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them have
Road.
like some of them are doing video calls though.
Like, sure, whatever. But I don't need to hear both parts of a conversation.
Don't listen, man. Shut your
I
ears off.
I do. I do. I do. Like 99% of the time I have earphones in to stop my own voices from getting through, let alone other people's.
Your own. Sounds like Steve's mad.
It's just don't you have something better to be doing? It's like, no, I'm just going for a walk. It's like, I don't know, you could be doing something. Can I please just not have this conversation right now?
Yeah, I know those voices.
Yeah. They're not fun.
Yeah, that's why you drink.
They sow the seeds of doubt.
Yeah, that's fine, man. We're all good. All good. All good.
It's all fine. Not both of us have definitely not been drinking.
Yes. No, not been drinking. Anyway, yeah. So she's got the old style phone hand signal. Um,
Yep.
and going beep beep like she's a 56K modem,
Yeah, she does.
which again will be a thing of the past.
I wish I could drop in the noise right now because it's glorious.
God, it's not glorious. It's just like they should have got rid of that noise way back from the time when they did when they had like Spectrum games on tape, which was just audio recordings of data. Oh,
I don't miss that.
wouldn't it be great if somebody coded like one of those tapes and it actually played a tune, a really bad tune, like something like that? Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
like the luncheon, and it's on was the code for the game.
Well, I was gonna say, like, it's at that point. It's like, so what I've done is I've made a really aesthetically pleasing loading sound. Okay, so what's the game like? It's like, well, I don't have any control of that. I just the game is what the sound says. So enjoy.
Nothing. It's
There
nothing.
could be no control. There might be nothing to look at. I'm not really sure. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. Ah, fun times. Be good. Might be a project to work
Yeah,
on one day.
an aesthetically pleasing loading sound for a Spectrum
Yeah.
that's not a game,
It's not a game.
or that is a game.
It is a game.
There's your challenge.
Yeah. I understand the whole logic of it.
Shit.
Yeah. Right in the camera, man.
Where were we?
Um, Still talking
Yep.
about her with her phone.
Yeah.
Or
No,
went
wait.
on.
We were talking about her dad leaving for cigarettes.
Ye-
Uh,
Oh yeah, that was actually this episode. That whole bit was the last episode.
yes, yes.
Anyway, yeah. So her dad basically goes, "Yeah, I love you, but it's time for me to go. I not really shouldn't be here." Was that, and then I think she then installs the chip, and then starts having hallucinations
Uh,
of if she gets her memories back or false memories in
you
her
might.
mind.
I don't remember that bit, but I'm gonna say you're right because you've watched this more recently than I have. So,
Yeah, I think
uh,
because there's some point in this. I think yeah, some point in this episode that she installs a chip, which then gives her the ability to see uh, what she's forgotten and how she became to be there in the building. So she got dragged up there by
yes,
some men in glasses and suits, and she's forced into this house, pushed into the house, and then she meets her dad, her mom, and her sister, who are just kind of like standing there as servants, and
yes.
then just getting taken up to her room. Uh, there, and that's kind of what. And there's other, I think, we tidbits that come from this. Uh, is that come to then? And then she talks to God again.
Yeah, she talks to God, and he like says how like, oh, the knights, they're like they love me.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
their god. And
yeah,
Lane's like, well, I fucking hate that. Uh, Let me do something about that. And then she goes fucking cold as ice and doxes all the motherfuckers.
yeah. That's right. They killed it. Get rid of all the knights.
Well, she doesn't kill anyone. The men in black do all of that.
Yeah, these guys go and like drug up the guy in the office,
Yeah,
and then the kid's sitting there playing a game and going,
they kill that mum.
don't know if they kill that mom. She's certainly dead, and the kid hasn't even noticed.
It's but like that because that's the mum from the previous episode, right? The one that the delivery guy was talking to.
Yeah, yeah, and the dude in the office
Yeah.
is also from the previous episode,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
and I think the fat guy on the bed was also in that group. I think that's the three
Yeah.
people
I think
that.
it's like a repeat of the sequence, but they're all dead this time.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, the kid goes, "Ah, I came over, mom. You want to come and play?" Type thing, mom, mom, and then it kind of pans over to the mom, and she's lying on the table in a big pool of blood, face down in
Awkward.
it, and then like, oh, and then the kid's still just playing the game, just
It's
ignoring the
like,
fact.
fine, I'm gonna play your turn.
Yeah, just going to play
I'm
it.
gonna be Luigi and Mario,
Yeah,
mum.
yeah. Watch me. I'm going to be ambidextrous with playing video games.
Ambigamestress.
Answer a game. I'm a gamestress.
Yeah. I I made that up if you can't tell.
Yeah.
Um but then God comes back again and he's like, "I'm still God."
Yeah, don't need those cronies. And there's like news articles that talk about around the world. There's these people all committed suicide because of
Yep,
and they were linked to this big network. And,
presumably the Knights.
yeah, and the kid Taro is like a bit shocked by it too because he's like saying, "Oh shit, there's a list,"
Yeah,
and it's all the knights. They've all been found out.
yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, and I think Siberia's dead as well because they were complaining it's quiet. Oh, what are we doing here? There's nothing here now.
That's right.
And it
I
was,
wonder if it was run by the Knights then.
well, it makes sense why that DJ was always like clued up.
Well, it was the DJ that gave Lain the chip, right?
Yeah, and the DJ has
So
helped her out with a lot of things.
yeah, so like maybe he is like a Knights informant type.
Hmm. Yeah, it was dead in that episode. Um,
Yeah,
and then what else happens in it?
I I think that like we go back and we reiterate the idea that sort of Lain, the Lain that's here, like the real Lain is in the Wired.
Yeah. Oh, the man in black with the creepy cyber goggles come into our room. They come into our house
Y- yes, they do.
and come there. Which that guy with the ponytail reminds me of Hojo from Final Fantasy
Yep,
VII. Fucking
yep.
creepy ass Hojo. I just laugh and he just laughs at Lane type thing. Ah, we done it and now we're just going to leave you alone type thing because thing.
We did it. All those assholes are dead now.
Yeah, and then the other guy,
Mission accomplished.
yeah, and then the other guy takes off his goggles and basically confesses love to Lane too. I love you, Lane type thing,
Yeah,
which is
I
weird.
thought that was weird.
But
Yeah.
then she's been a deity, I should say, not identity.
Al dente is like when you're a bit hard if you're pasta.
Ooh, she's only 14.
I do like the idea that she's like it's just a little bit al dente. She's not been
Maybe
in the water long enough.
not been in the water long enough.
She is like in the water,
Yeah,
so
she's kneeling down in the water with like cables hanging off her lips because that
she
does stuff.
needs to needs to get her shit sorted because her water cooling solution is not working out.
Uh, I mean, I don't know where she keeps getting the water and or the liquid carbon, as it was called by Taro. Is that liquid
Yes, that's
carbon?
right.
What the fuck?
No, no, it's not.
Fucking
How
heat
hot do you think this shit runs?
fucking insanely hot, apparently. It's like, what?
So I think I think that's the end of this one then, right?
Yeah, they walk out, and that's pretty much the end. She's just left there in the pool with the cables dragged, which is not very, safe. It's like putting a toaster in water, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh well. She doesn't
not
need her
not
body
great.
anyway. Yeah,
That's true. We've discussed that
yeah. Um,
at length.
yeah, so that's the end of this episode.
How do you rate this one?
I felt there was weirdly nothing really happened in this one, but there was a lot happening in it. Like her parents' side is officially left and officially knows that they're not really her parents and they're just looking after her. All the knights die.
Yeah. Well, it's like very lots of stuff is kicking off, but it's in like 10-second clips.
Yeah. Well, it's only a half hour, 20-minute show,
True.
and they're running for 13 episodes. I mean, if they had longer episodes, it might have. work pan out and be a bit more coherent. Um,
Yeah,
I'm going 7. I'm going to go 7 in this.
I agree with you. We're coming at that from either end though, because I think it's better than the last one. You don't think it's as good, so
That's only because I always loved the equal conspiracy truth,
of course,
the equal
the
conspiracy
truth.
truth, because it was an actual experiment, which is
Well, no, I mean, as you say, like people can feel free to send us your conspiracy theories. We have a Facebook page.
yeah, but nothing too extreme that brings our page down.
Yeah, please don't like crash our page or like have it pulled down by Facebook. That'd be for the best.
Yeah.
Which is a nice segue to you've been listening to Who's That Anime. We are a podcast, as you know from listening to us, and are available where all good podcasts are available. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify. We're found at anchor.fm.
Mhm.
You can share that with your friends. That would be really cool. Leave us a review on any of your podcasting platforms. Always lovely to have. Reviews, positive or negative, all welcome as long as it's constructive. We have a Facebook page, facebook.com/who's that anime. We post when our episodes are going live and sometimes some memes and stuff just for funsies. You can also find us at youtube.com where we have the Who's That Anime YouTube channel where we put video versions like the one we're making right now that you can't see on YouTube. We are slowly but surely putting those up to YouTube. It's taking a bit longer than we'd like, but that's just mostly because of me and not having enough time. But we will get there.
Hmm.
And once we do, we will share those, of course, on the the Facebook page as well. You can find us by searching YouTube for the channel Who's That Anime. Colin likes to play video games
I
at
do.
twitch.tv/couchfuel.
Mhm.
Been playing. We've played many a game on the Couch Fuel Twitch channel. Uh, I don't know if you're playing anything specifically right now.
I haven't really picked up a controller for a while. Like last game I played was Biomutant, really, or
Oh wow.
finished off Outriders.
Well, it is not long until Back for Blood.
It is not long till Back for Blood. The Avengers game's coming out too, I believe,
I
on Game
saw that.
Pass.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
on
can't.
Game Pass.
Yeah,
We should point out where games are coming out for free.
well, not free. Low costs.
Free enough.
You pay a subscription and you get hundreds of
Yeah.
games on Microsoft products.
Not sponsored by that, but if you do want to sponsor us, that'd be cool because I am a very big fan of that product.
He is very a big fan of myself. I
It's a
float either way.
good fucking deal. It's a good deal.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still worried about it. I don't know what it'll do to the
Yeah,
industry.
ruin it
Yeah,
probably. Uh, anyway, you can find an archive of all of the stuff that Colin has played at his YouTube channel, which is just Couch Fuel. You can find that by searching for it at youtube.com. I sometimes play horror games. I'm probably going to do that over the next month, a little bit at least, since it is the spooky month.
apparently.
In fact, by the time you're listening to this, it will be the spooky month.
Yes.
So you can find me at twitch.tv/Hail Payman. I have an archive of the stuff that I have recorded on YouTube too. So you can find my channel. It's Hail Payman on YouTube. And I think that's us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably all the promotion that we need to do at the moment. Um, just for the hell of it, one last time. Got your conspiracy theories? We'd love to hear them, and then probably mock you for them. Sorry.
Probably.
Sorry in
But we will
advance.
talk about them on the podcast.
Yes, we will. And that'll give you light to enforce more people to follow that theory.
I don't want this to become a platform where people can spread conspiracies.
Okay, we'll keep it low. I mean, technically, we'll not.
We'll keep it mocking.
Yeah, yeah, we're not going to be serious about your conspiracy. Don't
No.
don't don't be fooled by our requests by
Why
thinking
why
that.
would you not share it with us now?
Yeah, just share with us, man.
Just share with us so we
You're
can make
always
fun
in
of
the
you.
right, so any publicity
You're
is
goading
good
people.
publicity. Yeah.
Okay, and before we get taken down, uh,
Yeah.
you've been listening to Who's That Anime?
Hmm. Yep. And this is then.
He's Colin.
Hmm? Oh,
You're Colin.
I'm Colin, and he's Steve.
I am.
Yes, and yeah, that's the end of the episode.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, that went smooth. Bye.
Smooth. Bye.